Hey everyone, it's John at the E-Center, and today I'm with Janelle Brown from Brown Books and More. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome out of the freeze slush thing that we all had last week. Hope you made it okay.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you. Glad to have you. So, wanted to just jump right in. Tell me a little bit about your background. Just what got you up to this point before starting the business, and we'll get into the business sometime.
Gotcha. My background is actually banking. I'm from the Shoals. I have an accounting degree from UNA. And when I graduated on a Saturday, I was at Redstone Federal Credit Union on a Monday.
Okay.
So I was in banking for about 18 years, and then met a lot of people, saw a lot of community people in the dysfunctions or needs that we have. So that's kind of how I got into books.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then we get into books. Not an easy business.
No, not an easy business at all.
So talk to me about starting Brown Books and More. What is the and more? Just how'd you get to this point? When did you start it? And what's the story?
The point was to get books that look like us or look like them, and to encourage reading, something that's relatable. So that's how we got started. And we got started with vendor shows, just going around to different churches, selling books. And the and more comes with, we also sell gifts.
Okay.
So like scripture plaques, stuff like that, art.
Okay.
Yeah, all of that. So that's how the and more came.
Okay, and then when did you open?
We started in 2018.
All right.
Doing the vendor shows, traveling, and then the brick and mortar opened in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's people's reaction? It's nice to have a bookstore, I'm sure.
Right.
If you're not the one having to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. So what's people's reaction to it? What do people say?
Some people are surprised. They'll say, people still read books, it's just like, well, I was like, well, yeah, people still read books. Some people have never been in a bookstore before. They still call it the library, which is fine. So it's a mixed reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, kids, I'm going to go dad for just a second here. It's really important to read some books.
Right.
You need to read some books, develop your thinking, develop your own mind, develop your own thoughts. Go buy a book from Miss Janelle. You need to read some books.
For sure. Because that's basically our motto is, you'll see at the bookstore, you see these globes. So our motto is change your world through the pages of books, because you could be here in Decatur and you could go all over the world just from reading a book.
That's right.
And so when you expand your mind, it gives you an opportunity to learn, and it helps you to want to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the purpose of books, to expand your mind.
I like to hold a book.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to read everything on the screen. I want to hold a book.
Oh, I do it all. During the day, I hold a book. At night, I look at my Kindle. In the car, I have Audible.
Yeah.
So I'm always reading/listening. So there's no excuse nowadays. Like, you have access to books.
What's the last really good book you read?
The last really good book would be Take My Hand.
Okay.
It's about two little girls that are actually out of Montgomery,
Right.
who were part of the eugenics, where they were sterilizing little girls. So that was the last most powerful book I read.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially, and it's funny because a lot of national books are based out of Alabama. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we have a lot of history, good and bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so talk to me about the lessons you've learned as an entrepreneur. We talked about we want to encourage people, we want to educate them, we want to tell them starting a business is not a straight line process. You just got to jump in, you're going to make some mistakes, you're going to learn some things, it's about getting better at it. So what would you say the top 3 lessons you've learned?
Top 3 lessons would be try to keep your costs low, make money first, and then spend. Try not to have too much debt. I think that would be the key. Number 2 would be know your audience. You have to have some type of connectability with them. And number 3 is know yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me an extra sentence or 2 on that.
Oh, know yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Know your values.
Okay.
It's hard for me to sell you a Stanley cup if I don't drink water. So you kind of have to know what you believe in before I can make you believe in it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and you often talk about the relationship between your business, but also you talk about it like a vehicle for community outreach.
For sure.
You never separate those two. You know, there's businesses that say, we do community outreach.
Mm-hmm.
You tend to say, we're a business which is a vehicle for our community outreach. So talk a little bit about the relationship between starting a business and the impact that you want to have for the community.
The impact I want to have for the community as a business is that my business will share with your business. You know, we have a lot of people that do their book signings. You know, we offer that for free. We want to have a place for you to advertise yourself. Like this weekend, we have an art show coming up. You know, so that's just our way of giving back, and then it's bringing people in. So it's a business helping a business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. I've heard you use the word platform before.
Mm-hmm.
We think of the E-Center as a platform to help entrepreneurs tell their story.
For sure.
Sounds like you're describing your business as a platform to help other people tell theirs a little bit.
Yes. So, I always try to promote, even if I do an interview, I'm always promoting somebody else as well.
Yeah.
I think that's helpful for me and for them, and then also for the community to see that we try to empower other people. You know, if we have a chance to be on camera, then why not show somebody else's to the world?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to say to our listeners and viewers out there before we go?
Come by and see us. We're community oriented. We have a book for everyone there, and a specialty in multicultural and diverse books, and I'll be happy to see you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
here. Y'all be sure to try to donate a few books as well. When you donate a book, they can sell it for a lower price to make it more accessible to people. So
Right.
you do accept donations.
Of course,
right?
yes.
So please keep that in mind, and it's also a great way to make an impact in the community. Janelle, thanks for what you're doing. Really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.